Hello, my name is Laura Casisto. I am currently a freshman student at Indiana University in the Teacher Education program. I plan on becoming a third grade teacher, and I am particularly interested in bilingual education. But today I'm going to be talking to you about how to create classes on the Learning Connection. So to start, just go ahead and log in with your username and password, which will bring you to your profile right here. Then go to Classes up at the top and click on My Classes. This will bring you to any classes that you already have existing. I have two right here. And then to add a new class, simply click on this one right here. It says Add a New Class. That will bring you to this page where you can type in a class title. And the red asterisk indicates this is a mandatory field. The other ones are optional, but let's see, science. And you can add a grade level for this. Let's say third grade. And if you teach high school or middle school, you can add a start time and end time to your class. Then click Continue. And you will be shown this that says your class has been successfully added. So now you can start adding things to your class page. Also, you should know that if you click on the Settings tab here, you'll be directed to a page just like what we just left, and you can edit this information at any time. Also, you can archive this class if the year has ended and you want to create a new class. You can put this in your archive classes. It will always be in this tab here, and it will stay there, and you can bring it up whenever you need to. If you want to delete this class, you just click this button, but deleted classes cannot be retrieved. Once it is deleted, it is gone, and so if you want it, you would have to remake it. But those are your settings. You can change at any time. To get back to our science class, we can either click Home, or we can click this sidebar that says Science. Either one will get us to the same place. So let's start adding things to our science class. We have our calendar here. Just click on this tab, and it will get you to your calendar right here. You can schedule events, activities, or lessons. To schedule a new event, just click on this tab. Now a page will come up with all of our details for our event, and we can pick my calendar, your general calendar, or the calendar for any class. So here we have science. You have to have a title, as you can see with the asterisk. So we're going to make this a field trip, and we can add an event type if we want. Doesn't really seem to fit, so let's add a location. We'll go to a museum, and we can add a description. We can add anything about this that we want students or parents to know. And then we can add time. So let's say it goes until 5 p.m. This will just demonstrate that. Okay, now click Save. And voila, it appears on your calendar for whichever day you have selected. Now if you want to schedule an activity, you just click on that. And you have to choose from your activities that are already on the Learning Connection. So I only have one, but we'll select that. And then you can select which days you're going to do this, a due date for the activity if there is one, and you can make it visible for your students and parents too. So you click Save. And it shows your activity right there. Now to schedule a lesson, it is essentially the same as scheduling an activity. You select from what you already have on the Learning Connection. I have one very appropriate lesson. What do plants need? So we'll select that. And we can change what day it's on. Let's say it's on the 8th. And then it will go till the 9th. And we're going to save this one. And there you go, you have your original event, we also have our activity, and we have our lesson. So now we can go to announcements. Click on the announcements tab at the top, and your announcements will be here. If you don't have one, just click create a new announcement. And you can do this as often as you need to keep everyone informed. Again, your mandatory fields have the red asterisk, so let's add a title for our announcement. There's going to be a test on vertebrates. And let's say the test is on the 21st, so we don't want this to expire for the test, so let's change our expiration date to the day of the test. And then you can add any reminders for students here. Then you can select your classes. So if this is like a general test that may cover more than one subject area, you can select those classes as appropriate. Then click Save. And your announcement will appear for everyone to view. Now, forums. If we want to have a discussion with our students online, you can go to Forums and click Start a New Topic. And here, let's say for science, we're going to talk about the ecosystem, where we live. So what type of environment do you live in? And students could talk about their backyards or the park that's near their house, or you can make this sort of discussion anything that you want. Then go ahead and click Save. And it will appear right here. Again, you can add as many topics as you want, and you can delete them or change them whenever you would like. Next we go to Files. We can add a new file or add an existing file. We'll come back to the existing files later. Right now, let's add a new file. To add a new file, we will browse our computer and let's add a picture. Click Open. Let's add a name that the students can easily identify this with. So, vegetables. And then we'll click Save. Good, now students seeing this page know what the picture is of, and they can open it and see it from home. Bookmarks. We again have the existing bookmark or add a new bookmark. We'll come back to the existing. So we'll add a new bookmark. Click on that. And you can add any URL. Let's just add Google. But you can add educational websites your students can access from home through this page. And then title it something so that they know what it is. Click Save. Oh, and I already have used this for a different class. So let's just call this Science Google. Click Save. And there you go. Now when they click this, they'll just go to the Google homepage, but again, you can find websites that you think would be valuable to them and put them on the Learning Connection. So now let's go back to the existing files and existing bookmarks. If you want to add an existing file, that will be a file that's already on your computer. So say I already have this in I believe it's my reading class. I can select it, and then it will also be on my science page. That way I don't have to upload it multiple times. I can simply add them from one page to the next. The same thing goes for bookmarks. Any bookmark that I have on another page, I can also add here. So we'll just select one, and we can add that to our class as well. Finally, we have sharing. To share your page, you click on Edit Sharing, and a list of your contacts will come up. You can click whoever you would like, and you can give them special privileges on your site, which would allow them maybe to edit your site if you want some help, or they can review your site. So this just gives them additional privileges besides just being able to see what you have up there. Maybe they can help you with something if you want it. So sharing is with any of your contacts. So that is how to create a class on the Learning Connection. I hope that it's been helpful, and good luck!